Welcome back to our series on cybersecurity best practices. In this session, we're going to talk about passwords. Passwords are one of those things that we have to use to be secure. Where the real problem with password security comes in, or one of the elements, is just the plain number of passwords that we have to manage. How many different applications, whether it's banking applications, whether it's your Amazon login, whether it's any vendor that you may use. There's tons of them, and how do you manage them? And then how do you build strong passwords, and what does that look like? So that's what we're going to cover today and what we're going to talk about. Password security is very important because, like phishing, nefarious hackers look at these things and say, I bet human beings are going to build in weak passwords. And you know what? We want things to be easy. I know I do as well. And so one of the things that we have to mitigate against is to making our passwords short and easily guessable. Password cracking software is very sophisticated, and the more random characters, whether they're capital letters, whether they're numbers, whether they're special characters that you use, the better off you're going to be, and the harder for this software to break your password. So, a couple of best practices or tips for creating a strong password. Number one, don't use the same password for everything. Just think if that password would happen to get compromised. Any attacker that may be following you would know that, oh, if I get this password for this one application, I might be able to use it for everything that they use. So, different applications use different passwords. To create a strong password, you want to have at least 8 to 12 characters at a minimum, and you want to have a mix of special characters, numbers, capitals, stuff like that. An easy way to build a memorable password, that something that you can remember and bring to mind easily, is to use a phrase. For instance, like, I love you. If you use I love you, the I could actually be replaced with a 1. Make the L a capital L. Make the O a 0. Use a lowercase v. Use a 3 for the E. Capital Y, another 0, and then U. Maybe even an exclamation point on the end to add a special character that makes the password really tough to crack. So these are some best practices on doing passwords and managing your passwords. Something else I'd recommend is a password vault. You can download many safe password vaults, either from the Apple Store or Google Play. You can manage them on your cell phone. What I wouldn't recommend is writing them down, putting them underneath your keyboard, or using a sticky note to put on the wall. Use one of these password vaults that's specifically designed to do this for you. It makes it really easy, and you can store them there, and if you would happen to forget them, you have a great reference point to go back to remember them. So, good luck out there, and stay secure.